What if I told you Sony's official DualSense isn't even the best PS5 controller anymore? Dramatic pause. That's right, 2025 has unleashed some unbelievable third-party controllers that blow the competition away. From insane battery life to pro-level triggers, these picks will change how you game forever. Stick around because #3 is a literal game changer. Oh, and all purchase links? Check the description. Let's jump in. Asterisk. Number 1. Sony DualSense Edge. Sony's Pro PS5 controller, the DualSense Edge is the souped-up superior sibling to the DualSense. It packs a bunch of features that players of competitive multiplayer games will find particularly useful. On the back are 2 paddles, positioned within comfortable reach of your index and middle finger. The tops of the analog sticks can be swapped out for taller or shorter heights, and the triggers can be set to travel in short strokes, useful for twitchy shooters, to long strokes that make full use of their adaptive functionality. Every button is remappable and the analog stick dead zones can be adjusted. Though more impressive is how easily these custom settings can be changed. A quick hold of the added function buttons will let you cycle through your 4 custom mapping profiles, or adjust them on the fly. Better yet, the analog stick modules can be fully removed and replaced, meaning any possible future stick drift won't render the controller a glorified paperweight. Number 2. Victrix Pro BFG. If you want maximum customization, you'll want to check out the Victrix Pro BFG. Its modular design allows you to arrange its face buttons in the traditional PlayStation layout, the offset Xbox arrangement, or remove one half entirely to make room for a fight pad. Add to that a generous 5 levels of trigger adjustments, for particularly well-placed remappable back buttons, a clutch of alternate stick caps and gates, and even the handy option to remap profiles just using button shortcuts, once you've committed them to memory, and the DualSense Edge looks a little lean by comparison. It's designed first and foremost for competitive players of fighting games and shooters who want to tailor their gamepad just so, and a tournament lock feature handily deactivates the system buttons to avoid any accidental presses. Number 3. Razer Wolverine V2 Pro Wireless. Don't be fooled by the Razer Wolverine V2 Pro's ugly rectangular shape. This third-party controller has a few impressive tricks up its sleeve. The main one being a big battery that lasted for close to 30 hours before needing a charge when we turned off the controller's RGB lighting effects. That's no mean feat, and far superior to the battery life of Sony's standard DualSense. Elsewhere, 2 extra bumpers have been squeezed between the usual shoulder buttons. They aren't nearly as odd to reach for as they may first seem and can be remapped along with the 4 rear paddles positioned down the spine of the controller, although those paddles are unfortunately a bit of a stretch. On the front, meanwhile, a mute microphone button has been placed in the center, and has us wondering why more controllers haven't adopted this handy shortcut. Number 4. Nacon Revolution 5 Pro. The standout feature of the Nacon Revolution 5 Pro is its immunity to stick drift, an irritating mechanical fault whereby a controller will register inputs that aren't being made by the player. Depending on the severity of the problem, it can render a controller all but unusable, and has become a particular sticking point among some PS5 players who have complained of their DualSense controllers quickly falling foul. The Revolution 5 Pro avoids the problem altogether. The nifty Hall effect sensors in its analog sticks, which use magnetic fields to detect inputs rather than physical contact points that risk wearing down with time, aren't susceptible to stick drift, so you can rest easy that your fancy new controller won't be rendered an expensive paperweight anytime soon. Number 5. Victrix Pro FS. Pro controllers don't get much more premium than this. Victrix has made no compromises with the Pro Arcade FS, designing a fight stick that's lag-free, customizable, and tournament-ready. The 8 face buttons and joystick are all Sanwa components, one of the more popular Switch manufacturers among fight stick aficionados, that feel nicely responsive with a slight, audible click. Even the fight stick's smaller touches, like the gentle slope on its front face that allows you to comfortably rest your wrist, nudges the Pro Arcade FS above its competitors. And its rounded aluminum finish is sleeker than the chunky plastic boxes of other flight sticks without being overly heavy. At only 3.4 kilograms, this is a fairly light box. So, Which of these controllers are you grabbing? Drop your pick in the comments below. If this video helped you, smash that like button, it seriously helps us out. Want more insane gaming gear breakdowns? Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because next week, we're revealing something that will make your PS5 feel next level. Stay tuned.